is ABC 15
But you know,
News.
Rosh Hashanah begins on Wednesday, and part of the tradition is a horn called the Shofar, right? Am I pronouncing that?
Shofar, that's correct.
Okay,
yes.
perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
Rabbi Mindy Deitch from Chabad, from the East Valley, is here to kind of tell us what all this is about.
I know. Can you explain, first off, the beginning, middle, and end, but first off, why this is so symbolic, why it's important?
Sure. The shofar is essentially a call, waking everyone up. It's time for the new year to come, to wake up, to return to God. Think about your actions that you've done in the past year and get prepared for the brand new year that is coming up beginning on Wednesday night. And so that's what the shofar is. It's almost a call to action. And we specifically use a ram's horn, which has tremendous symbolism. And I can show the different process of the different types of horn that we have. So we have different horns. These are all ram's horns. These are the different stages of the process. This is still a raw ram's horn. This already has been cut. This has been drilled so you can actually make the sound that comes out of it. And this has been completely done and polished and ready to go.
I see. And you are teaching people, open to the public, how to do this, correct?
That's exactly correct. So today we're going to have a display. We're going to show how this is done, how you take a raw ram's horn, cut off the top, slice the top over here, we put onto the clamp, and then we actually take this, the inside, the cartilage, we throw this away. You want to throw away the bad, keep the good. And each step of the process teaches us actually a lesson in how we connect to the Almighty.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and explain the process. I mean, you brought a drill and you got the vise over here. Go ahead, Rabbi, please.
All right. So obviously we teach safety first. When you get the kids, you put on the glasses. Then we have the saw, so we measure to see exactly. We know there's a hole in this. Over here, the top, there's no hole. So we have to take the saw, measure it, and see where exactly the hole is. We cut off about this much.
Okay.
And then we take the drill. And we have a special drill bit, which is called a uni-bit. It's a stepped bit. And this way it makes it thinner on the bottom, makes it wider on the top, so the sound comes right through. But even before we do the drill process, we have many different types of horns that we want to teach the children about what it can be used for the holiday and what should not be used for, what are not used for the shofar. It's like this is a consummate, the horns that we use for the shofar has to come from a kosher animal. Kosher animal has to have 2 signs, split hooves, and chew its cud. So this comes from a kosher animal, but this is not supposed to be used for the shofar because it's straight. The whole idea of the shofar is you want it to be bent to almost show that as if we're bending down and we're being humble in front of God as we come to the prayers.
Can you blow the horn for us? Because we only have about 30 seconds.
Absolutely. I'll make the sounds of the shofar, the traditional sounds of the that goes like this.
Wow.
So that's the traditional sounds.
Do we have the information on the screen to put up the address?